Hey all, this is Software Focus, and today we're going back to basics with Snagit. You don't want to miss this. Today's episode we're going to focus on the text tool used within the Snagit editor. First, we select the text tool from the control bar at the top, which is this A icon that also says text below it. It will then turn blue, and you will also see the Quick Styles pane on the right side will change to have a bunch of letter A's in it. These are a variety of pre-made designs. We can select one. It will then have a blue highlight indicating that it is selected. We then go over to our image, and our mouse cursor changes to an A with a crosshair. We then click and drag to draw a text box. And when we have the flashing cursor, we are then able to type. Once it has been written, we can click off, and we can then see how it looks on our image. To edit the text that was just put on our image, you click on it to select it, and then click and drag to select the specific text that you are attempting to change. You can change the color here. You can change the font. Change the size. Add bold or italics. Underline it. And adjust horizontal alignment. And adjust vertical alignment. Now you'll notice that this particular design started with a white outline to the text. When you select the text, this disappears. It reappears when you click off. To adjust this outline, select the text, go over to the properties on the right side, and change the line width. This will increase and decrease the thickness of the outline. If you want to remove the outline entirely, just set it to 0. The color of the outline can be changed from the outline dropdown. And a shadow can be applied, removed, or manipulated using this section here. You can make it come from the center, appear in the lower right, lower left. I can adjust further aspects of the shadow by clicking on the shadow text, where I can then change the color, a more precise angle adjustment, the distance the shadow appears, how clear the shadow appears, and its spread using the blur. You might have noticed when I was adjusting the text over here, it was also changing the properties here. So if I click on fill and change the color, it changes the color over there. If I change the font over here, it changes the font over here. If I change the font size, it changes that as well. Under advanced, you get the bold, italic, underline, the horizontal and vertical alignment. You can adjust the opacity of the text itself, so how clear it is. And you can also adjust the padding, so how much space around the text is there before it gets either cut off or moved. As with the other items, when you set up a custom text and you have it the way you want it, you'll notice a new A here at the bottom that's outlined and has a plus sign in the lower corner. Clicking that plus sign makes it a permanent item, so you can easily grab it in the future. Keep in mind that if you want to change how something looks that you've already done, you need to select it before you can edit it. If you want to build out a custom font before you put it on your image, you'll want to select any of them to begin with. then adjust the appropriate options that you want. Then you can go over and click and drag. And it will create your text. The text box can be manipulated using the dots and can be rotated, again using the dots. But you'll notice it just sizes the box, not the text within it. This has been Software Focus. If you like this video, hit that like button, or click subscribe to join the channel for future videos. If you have any feedback or ideas for future videos, please leave a comment down below. Keep focusing!